directly straightforward, so it will be easier. So whenever you show that video, this video to anyone, so you can explain them like we created. So you can see like we designed this whole design like this,
Right.
and we created all these custom components and complete design from scratch like this. How it will look in, like if someone is searching, right, how it will look if sidebar opens, right, how it will look if the cart is open in mobile and desktop, right. We do manage everything like point by point, everything pixel by pixel, right. You can see we have different variation as well, like how it will look if we will open the drop down, right. And there is one more variant I want to show you. Like you can see we have these different variation as well. And yeah, like kind of this we design some like something like this. And you can see this is the very big project that we created. You can see how long all these pages are, right. And we design all these pages in Webflow, right. It totally depends what technology is required for your like company. like क्या होता है कि बहुत सारी there are a lot of technologies, right. Webflow, Shopify, if we want to go with the Scratch, right, writing from code, right. Totally depends कि कौन सा चीज़ बेस्ट सूटेबल रहेगा फॉर विच पर्पस, राइट. सो
Okay.
ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है वी ओनली हैव टू क्रिएट एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम स्क्रैच, right. If it's solving like problem from Webflow, we only want the static side, we can go with Webflow, right. We want online store, we can go with Shopify, right. And if we want something that type of logic that is in my mind but not in like market, right. So then at that moment we have to go with custom coding, all those things, right, where we have to hire the complete team and then we have to manage everything, infrastructure, DevOps, and development, designing everything from end to end, right.
Mm.
So if I show you like you can see we are designing this whole website, kind it look like this.
Okay. Just a moment.
Right,
Okay.
it's a very big website. like अगर हम जाते हैं like for example any of the page, so you can see if we go on online yoga studio, it look like this. So like before this call I'm like I connected with that company only, so we are discussing the final QA changes as like what we have to show in the footer and what we have to update, right. So you can see like currently
Yeah.
this is on a staging link, as you can see. So we have did all the major changes in the footer and all those things, right. We are also working with the Transfy, it's a very like unicorn company, right. So we are working with them as well. We have full control of their website and development, everything, right. So similarly we are working on the same contract, like they have their team, I'm managing their team end to end. So
Okay.
yes, and for with them we are building complete infrastructure from our side only.
Okay.
Yes, and like let me tell you my recent projects like that we created uh, into our system, that is Cargoplex, right. It's a very like big freight marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very big freight marketplace that we have created. This is our Canadian client. We created
Mm-hmm.
a very big infrastructure for them, like it is having a shipper like shipper dashboard, it is having a forwarder dashboard. We also have console as well, console for admin, right, who can manage the shipper and forwarders, the rates, shipping rates that we want to show on our platform, everything internally from that platform, right. Then we have the forwarder and shipper. Like forwarder are those who help shipper to ship their product containers, right, from one location to another, either by air or either by ships or either by anything. Like for example like how like our crude oil is like stuck in that between that war, right, zone. So this is
Mm-hmm.
like this is how like all these like shipments work, right. So this is not a logistics, this is kind of shipments, like where big
Okay.
containers move from one location to another location, right? So it's a very big platform that we have created. And like it took around, I think, like we deployed our like good member of teams over this product. And yeah, we built this whole infrastructure and product and delivered to our customer.
Okay. So have you worked upon any hardware website or anything like that?
Hardware, what type of product do you have? Can you like explain me that thing so it will be easier for me to understand?
No, I'm just asking you, like, have you worked on any hardware websites where there is a good
Mm-hmm.
amount of traffic or anything particularly related to hardware or chips, or I
No,
would
no,
say.
like we haven't worked in that industry, but definitely like we will like love to work in that industry as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh, see, I have few questions here. I
Mm-hmm.
want to know,
Mm-hmm.
like, how do you handle the data? How will you handle the data manage? How the data will be managed in the website application that we are planning?
So
So,
yeah,
hmm,
yeah, you can.
if let's say the crowd is more than 1,000 or
Mm-hmm.
5,000 in a day,
Yes.
what approach do you have for that particular
So,
thing?
so see, like that will be DevOps work, right? DevOps role. So, how we will manage all these things is kind of like first of all, we will deploy our platform in that particular. See, like if some beginner is deploying the platform, definitely they will deploy on some EC2, or like if we are talking about AWS or instance, right? It will deploy on the instance. But here is the cache, like if our platform gets a heavy traffic, right, our instance
Mm.
will bloat, right, it will burst, right, like our instance will go down, right? So in that particular case, what we will do is we will like first, like depending on like our requirement, like if we have daily traffic around 5,000 to 10,000 user, right, it will be better to go
Mm.
with app container services where like it auto scales themselves. Like we can set the RAM and CPUs, right, and they can automatically scales up and scales down depending on how much traffic is on that platform. So in that particular case, we are not continuously utilizing the instances, but definitely whenever traffic is like hits our platform, right, it auto scales
Mhm.
themselves, right? And depending on like it matters, like if we are getting very heavy traffic, right, then we have to go with the
Mm.
clustering and Kubernetes, all those things, right? But if we are
Mhm.
having 5,000 to 10,000 user per day, then it's totally fine to go with the container services, where in container services we can push our project to the Docker image, and all those Docker image will get deployed on in the pipeline. And that pipeline, like in the app container, and in that app container, like we can set the RAM to that particular RAM, like for example 4 GB RAM with 2 vCPUs, right? And in that particular case, we can set, okay, you how many replications you can create, right? So if traffic spikes, right, traffic hits the platform, you can auto scale till that instances, right? So this is one of the solution that we can go with. This is the cheaper solution because it matters, like if we don't have millions of user like very heavy audience in a single day, it doesn't matter, it it's like वो like sense नहीं बनाता कि we have to go with Kubernetes solution, right, Kubernetes pipeline,
Okay.
where definitely क्योंकि it will make us make our billing only, right? It will
Okay.
not make sense. So it matters कि हमारे पास traffic कितना है. In that particular case, we design the architecture accordingly, right? Even like if we have very through like very heavy traffic, and then we also have to implement Kafka and all those things for fast
Um,
processing and everything, right? So this is a part of architecture where we design the architecture and design pattern, right? And we have to very careful for this कि हमारे पास कितना output आने वाला, क्योंकि जितनी हम टेक्नोलॉजीज को इंक्लूड करेंगे अपने सिस्टम के अंदर, इट विल ऑल्सो इंक्रीज आर बिलिंग, राइट. सो वी हैव ऑल्सो हैव टू बी अ वेरी कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव कि अभी हमारा क्या टारगेट गोल है, लाइक दिस मच वी हैव टू अचीव फर्स्ट. देन इफ वी हिट दैट ट्रैफिक, देन वी हैव टू वर्क ऑन अपग्रेडेशन ऑफ आर आर्किटेक्चर. इट्स लाइक इट्स
Right.
राइट. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि हम लोगों ने मिलियंस ऑफ यूज़र के लिए पहले से ही बना के रख दिया, बट वी डोंट हैव इवन 10 यूज़र्स ऑन आर प्लेटफॉर्म, राइट.
Right.
Then in that particular case we are paying like $2,000 every month, but we are not having any client,
Right.
right. So we like we have to make strategies like depending on how much traffic we have currently with us, right. And
Okay.
yes.
Okay, and also like
Mm-hmm.
okay, and okay. So just to give you a small summary about my project,
Okay.
so we are basically selling an subscription-based model, hardware as a service
Okay.
product. Okay, which will have a billing. Since I said you about the subscription part, definitely. Um, so it's basically has plus e-commerce.
Okay.
Whereas in they will have a management dashboard, and this will be a web application which needs to handle the recurring billing and as well as real-time device data.
Okay.
Okay, so this particular product, talking about the core requirements, okay, so this is we are targeting colleges and startups here.
Okay. Yes.
This platform will facilitate like subscription of high-end microcontrollers or AI chips.
Okay.
Now coming to the B2B catalog, so it will have technical product pages with downloadable data sheets in it and a
Okay.
tabular specifications. Okay.
Yes.
It will also have subscription logic, whereas in we will have a payment gateway that supports recurring monthly or semester-based billing cycles.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
It will have a client dashboard, a secure login for HODs or CTOs of the company to view their active hardware fleet or download SDKs and in case if they require maintenance, they can request on it. And
Okay.
onboarding process where they will be able to upload their institutional ID or business registration
Yes.
ID and they can start working on it. Okay, so
Understood.
we are basically looking for like very robust data protection for client
Right.
project information.
Right.
And coming to the speed, it should be high performance.
Yes.
It should be high performance and it should be suitable for engineers. It should be quite easy. Like it should be easy to know where exactly they need to go to find a hardware or anything
Yes.
in it.
Yes.
Okay. So also there should be a real-time indicator showing if the MCU is available or is available in stock or not, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is also the client dashboard. Talking about the dashboard, they will have a device management where they will be able to track if the hardware that they're working on is active,
Understood.
and they should be able to book the device for some time,
Okay.
like that. Also, which supports tickets like a wait for a lab assistant to report if some hardware is going wrong or there is
Yes.
some issue with the anything.
Understood. So,
Okay.
yes.
One question: do you have any understanding towards WebSockets?
Yeah, we already used WebSockets in like our like project like that we have CargoPlex, right? There is a chatting interface implementation that we implemented, right? So in that WebSocket, like we created like where shipper, forwarder, and admin can chat in the same work area, right? Where like they want to collaborate, shipper and forwarder want to collaborate, so we created the complete end-to-end chatting interface inside the platform, like how freelancing platform is having, or like how like LinkedIn, all those platforms is having WebSockets, right? WebSockets also help us to make session, right? So we can send real-time notifications and all those things, right? So yeah, WebSocket is having a lot of applications, like we can use a lot of places where we want like real time connection and we want to transfer data in real time without latency.
Okay.
Yes.
So, coming to the technologies, like you specialize in what technologies?
So we do development in React.js, Next.js, right? Whatever dashboard we create in front end, right? We do create from React.js, right? And if talking about website, that should be SEO friendly. So we do create websites from Next.js, and in dashboard definitely there is no need of SEO, right? That is for just user oriented, so we do create dashboards from React.js. So this is the front end stack. And if we talk about backend stack, we do use Node.js, Python fast APIs, right? And yeah, these two we do use majorly. And if people ask, okay, I want like Nest.js, Nest, right?
Mm.
With Fastify, right? So we do use that as well because we created one platform with that.
Mm.
Also, we do use TypeScript to maintain the structure, code structure, and data type everything into our code. So this is the major thing that we use. And for the cloud provider, as I mentioned, like we majorly use AWS and Microsoft Azure because they provide good enough credits. Even Google also provide good enough of credit where we can utilize their credits, right? Also, sometimes we do use Vercel as well to deploy, like if we are creating Next.js application, right? So we do use Vercel to deploy the Next.js app directly on front end. Either we can also deploy on like Azure or any cloud as well easily. And for database, we do use Quadrant DB. Like if we want to store vectors, right? Like that is useful in AI, right? If we have something around AI, then we have to convert the description or text into vector, and then we have to store those vectors into our quadrant to apply the similarity search and all those things. We do use MongoDB. Supabase we do use, but it's banned in India now, right? Recently, few days ago only, right? And we also use Neon instead of Supabase. We do use Neon as well for Postgres database, and MongoDB if you heard about it for NoSQL,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So we do use all these technologies in sync. And definitely different technologies like Kafka, Rabbit, QB, right? And Zookeeper, all those platform to create a big infrastructure, right? All those things, right? Also we used mix panel implementation. We do also do that thing, so we can track the events easily into our system, right? How many people are clicking on that feature, or how many people are clicking on that particular button, how many people are signing up, how many people. Can I show you this thing, like how we track the events, if you want?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so it will be easier for you to understand like how we do track users activity, right? So
Okay.
like you can see, like we do use mix panel. We have already implemented it into our project. Right now what we can do is we can understand how it works. Like you can see, like we can also check the sessions, how many people are logging into our system, from where they are coming, and like everything you can see. Like it's like this member coming from United States, this member is coming from Bangalore, right? If I open this, I can see all the metrics that we are sending from the front end, right? Like
Okay.
even like we have created some dashboards where I can see the activity. Like you can number of session per day 9,000, right? And like we can also check out our boards that we are tracking the events, like how many like user logged in, total unique events kitne hue hamare paas, right? We can set that data from where we are getting the traffic, everything we can analyze from here, right? So this is how like mixed panel works, right? And like it's a very big platform. We also do like if someone wants like कि लाइक हमको अपने सिस्टम के अंदर लाइक ए बी टेस्टिंग का कुछ इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करना है, फॉर दैट वी डू यूज़ ग्रोथ बुक, राइट? इफ़ वी वांट लाइक टू इम्प्लीमेंट सम फीडबैक चैनल, राइट, वी कैन यूज़ गेट बीमर into our system. उससे क्या होता है, हमारे पास हमारे सिस्टम के अंदर इनबिल्ट लाइक फीडबैक टेकिंग का सिस्टम आ जाता है, जिसमें लाइक वी कैन like take feedback from the user about our product, and we can capture that feedback in some different database, like in some different third party application, and then we can understand those edge cases and the problems, and then we can fix all those things. So yeah, like all these tech stack we do use external integration, Google Analytics, Metapixel. So these are the basic things, right, that every platform needs. So yeah.
And how do you handle IP transfer?
IP transfer, you mean like whatever we created will be yours, right?
Yeah.
So by the way, like we will create, like if we are going, first we have to understand on which model we are going with. We are going with like the team members will be mine, everything will be mine. Then definitely first we will create everything on our side, and once the payment and everything will be released, like we will transfer into your repository everything. But if you want, we can collaborate, like where we can hire very optimistic team, right, in your system directly, and I will manage that whole team designing their sprint, what we have to create everything. So that will be one case. In that particular case, that will be we will be creating everything in your system only.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in case if you want to get the Git repositories and everything, that you
Yes.
can do, or else if you want to get a team who can work under you, that is a different part,
Different
right?
part, yes. So
So
currently,
yeah, both
yes.
both the ways we can work. It's not that we just have to get the team and everything
I
from you,
think
right?
I think that will be much easier, like if we work like on that particular basis where team will be yours, right? I will hire that team depending on what budget you have, right? We can see in the market we have every type of team member, like-minded team member. क्या होता है मार्केट में, एच आर डेफिनेटली हायर करता है, राइट, बट मेरा ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या है, मार्केट में हर एक बंदा टैलेंटेड है, राइट, बट उसको बस हमको एनालाइज करना है, परखना है, और अगर हमारे पास बजट भी कम होता है टू हायर समवन, राइट, we can hire the likely minded people from the market. Are you getting my point? Like
Yeah.
tier 3 cities, tier 2 cities में हमको बहुत अच्छे like not cities, colleges से हमको बहुत अच्छे likely minded लोग मिल जाएंगे, right? It's all about how we are managing them, right? It's all about how we are managing them, how we are giving them pressure, how we are like हैंडलिंग देयर, लाइक अगर वो कहीं फंस गए हैं, राइट, हाउ वी आर मैनेजिंग दोज टीम मेंबर, राइट, इट टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन दैट ओनली, राइट. सो इट मैटर्स कि आपका बजट क्या है, किस तरीके से बजट है, एंड लाइक ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर बेसिस वी कैन गो विद. आई थिंक दिस इज़ द बेस्ट सॉल्यूशन. उसमें आपके पास आपकी टीम भी रहेगी, राइट, और लाइक आपका पूरा प्रोडक्ट आपके कंट्रोल में रहेगा.
No, अगर हम if we don't want to go for a team or anything,
Yes.
then definitely we can go with that approach, right?
Yes.
I hope you don't mind in that part.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. So I hope you also understood, Rishabh, ki what exactly our product is.
Yes.
I got.
like अभी like पूरी तरीके से तो उतना like 100% नहीं, but if possible can you provide me scope of work, some document जिसमें सारी चीज़ें लिखी हुई हैं, like what we have to create and what exactly your product is, and if you have any current website or not, जिधर आपका कुछ showcase होता है.
Currently we don't have a website. Okay.
Okay.
That's why we are connecting to
Yes.
various companies.
Understood.
Second thing is this: I was expecting scope of work from your end.
No,
मैं
like some
आपको
documentation अगर आप मुझे कुछ भी provide करते हैं तो मैं उससे scope of work बना पाऊँगा.
Okay, I can
Yes.
give you one website जिससे आपको समझ में आएगा कि मुझे
बिल्कुल.
exactly क्या चाहिए.
Yes.
ठीक है.
Yes.
I'll send you that and also I'll send you a small मतलब अब मैंने जैसे आपको बताया कि it's basically HaaS plus e-commerce platform जहाँ पे hardwares रहेंगे. Online we will be giving those hardwares to the students, colleges, startups, and they will be using it via subscription based model.
Understood.
ठीक है.
Yes.
Depending on the timelines. So
Yes.
they will have a time of 2 hours के लिए use कर सकते हो आप in a day,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to book the session for it. Just a minute.
Understood. Yeah, you can share me your competitors and all those things so I can also analyze those people as well.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
share you one website which is not like us
Mm-hmm.
basically,
Okay.
but thoda idea you will get how exactly what we are looking for.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
thoda sa idea you'll get about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I can just showcase
Yeah, yeah,
because
please.
just a minute. Just a moment, Rishabh. My laptop is hanging actually.
Yes, yes. No worry. Yeah. So, by the way, what's your company name?
It's mychipserver.com. Okay.
Mychipserver.com.
Yes.
Okay, let me open.
It is not currently on
Okay.
because it is connected to the local server, not the
Understood.
main server. Yeah. So we have to do it just a minute. Okay. Some issue with the network, I guess. Okay. There is some issue. I'm just waiting, Rishabh, just a moment.
You can share the link with me so I can present my screen.
Yeah. You can open Labs Land.
Okay.
I think it's
LABS.
no. It's open. Yeah,
Okay.
just open. Okay. So this particular application, web application, okay,
Okay.
I can just show you how they have it. So basically, we are totally focusing on electronics, nothing more than that. Okay.
Okay.
They have so many things like physics, chemistry, biology, but we are focusing only on electronics and robotics at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say this they have this board. Okay.
Okay.
This board we can use it from here. Okay, they have given all the binary and hardware arrangement, starting template course, but we don't want all of it. We just want them to use it as a lab. Okay,
Okay.
we can access the demo, but they don't have it at this point. I guess they have given us a small YouTube video how this works. Okay.
So they have, like, if user came on the website, so they have to first purchase our product, or what they have to do?
They have to basically buy it for 6 months or 3 months for, they can buy it in $25 or something
Okay.
like that. Okay.
Okay.
Ours is very different from this, but it's I can say this is a bit of similar, a bit similar,
Mm-hmm.
not totally, but a bit similar. Like
Understood.
I will show you something else. That's this particular board they have given. They
Mm-hmm.
have given the experiments that they have done. They have given a small YouTube video how
Mm-hmm.
how students can basically use it. They have their own
ID.
ID,
Yes.
right? Where the students can write the code,
Okay.
okay, and they will be able to see the documentation and everything, examples, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are able to see it, I guess, okay, and they can upload, compile it, and they will be able to see this,
Mm-hmm.
upload on the board. Now the board will work, okay.
Okay.
So see, so basically they can switch on the buttons from here,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and they will be able to see the um, lights. I think you are able to see it.
Yes, yes, yes. So kind of we have to create like virtual environment where they can
Yes, but this
interact
is
with the
a very
product.
basic of it.
Mm-hmm.
We have something more advanced to it,
Okay.
okay, and yeah, so something like this, okay.
Understood.
I hope you understood.
Yes.
आपको समझ में आ गया है ना हमारी requirement क्या है?
Yes. Like for example, if they took subscription of our hardware, right? So
Mhm.
how those hardware will work? Like will you give some APIs or we have to design the complete logic of
Nothing,
hardware?
nothing, nothing. See, the back
Mm-hmm.
end of the product totally it's all ready. Okay, it's all
Okay.
ready. You just have to work
Mm-hmm.
on the front end and the back end where this can come on a web application. That's it.
Understood. And those hardware are already there with you, right?
We are taking care of all of it. That you don't have to worry about. It's
Understood.
the technology stack and everything. It's all done with us.
Okay.
We just want the website application to go live.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Yes.
we can manage the database and everything. I hope you understood.
Yes, yes, yes. So, like, perfect. Now I got the idea, like you just demonstrated, right? But we want much advanced version, what you have shown, right? It's very basic
Yeah.
and like not intuitive that much, right? So we have to create like a premium facing something, right?
Yeah, basically a web application for
Yes.
students, HODs, colleges
Yes.
who will be managing the database of the students, and startups who will
Yes.
have their own local network sessions.
Understood. Like how like Cisco like application works. Like
Yeah,
फॉर एग्जाम्पल
I
जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल लाइक जब हम कॉलेज में होते हैं तो लाइक जो एजुकेटर्स होते हैं लाइक टीचर्स होते हैं राइट प्रोफेसर्स दे एक्सप्लेन हाउ टू यूज सिस्को एंड we create multiple networks and connect those wiring and all, and then we start that, and it demonstrated whatever structure that we have created in that whole platform.
I would say a bit of it, but not
Mhm.
totally.
Not totally understood. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so now Rishabh, what I'm expecting from you is
Yes.
I'm expecting you to give me a proper information architecture or maybe a SOP on it,
Yes.
how you guys are going to work on this.
Yes.
What is your approach? How UX UI team is going to work on it, the milestones that you guys will be able to achieve, and the payment model,
Yes.
and like your monetization part, everything into a small presentation
Yes.
where I'll tell my US team as well as my team in India to be on that particular call. And
Definitely.
yes, so when you can give us a proper demo on this, that is the first question.
Mhm.
And yeah, you just
So,
let me know
like,
first
can
about
you
this.
provide me a
And
basic documentation about your product and all those things so I can ideate and design the complete thing that you have asked and design the work of scope as well?
I can give you a very small
Yeah,
summary
yeah, a
about
small
it
summary,
because
yes.
at this point we have to make the NDA and all. We are
Yes.
in a pre incorporation stage at this point. Okay,
Totally agree,
so
yes.
I can give you a small summary of it.
Yes.
Maybe you can you will thoroughly 100% get what exactly we are looking for once you
Understood.
since you have already understood what we are looking for,
Yes.
just if you can come up with a very better plan about your approach and the team that you will be working in,
Yes.
and the timeline. 100% we need to know the timeline, because we are looking, we want it to be developed ASAP.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, that's it. Once you come up with something like that,
Yes.
and then definitely we will move to the further process of NDA signing and
Done.
about the contract part.
Done. So just provide me a short summary of the product, right? And
Yeah,
whatever
and
you
for
have
the
designed.
reference, you already have Labs Land in the
बिल्कुल
picture.
बिल्कुल yes.
Right. So
Yes.
आपको वो थोड़ा सा idea मिल जाएगा. वैसे मैं I'll share you in short summary. You can just
Definitely.
go through it.
Done.
And by the when you will be able to provide the presentation, please let me know. Accordingly, I have to make sure my US team is available because they're important.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Done. I will let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
If you have any questions or anything, you can always call me back, and I'll share you the summary. And
Yes.
yeah, all right. I think we are done. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Pooja ji.
All right.
Nice
All
to
right,
meet you.
Rishabh. Please take care. Have a great evening. Chalo, bye.
Okay. Bye.